Lock your dawn breaks bright, turns through all the night. Chasing shadows play, night turns into day. Lady Arwyn's grace, sunlight on her face. Rooster calls awake, mornings fresh embrace. Mornings of mischief, rise, loving sky is surprise. Every day a new start, mischief in my heart. Mother cats in line, kittens all entwined. Glitter hoops a tune under rainbow moon. Manhattan's working fast, grasp future, leave the past. Flaming wonders soar, open every door. Mornings of mischief, rise, laughing sky is surprise. Every day a new start, mischief in my heart. Mother cats in line, kittens all entwined. Gray roots are tuned under rainbow moon. Mad hands, working fast and stolen dreams. Flaming rooster, wild it screams. Can't think of it, struts its way. Life's a show on a crazy day. Unicorn camise, colors bright. Laughing Arwyn in the night. Hey all, angry Dave Bob's in a rage. Flip the script, let's turn the page. Fox and flames, a mix so wild. Crazy world like a child's. Laughing, crying, all the same. Play this quirky, fun-filled game. Rainbow candy, sugar high. Take a leap, aim for the sky. Dizzy spins, the world will sway. In this chaos we will play. Broken forks, a spark ignites. Stolen thoughts in all the lights. Hold on tight, let's ride this wave. Save the best for last, we'll save. Fox and flames, a mix so wild. Crazy world like a child's. Laughing, crying, all the same. Play this quirky, fun-filled game. Be great, be excellent, always be friend. Come on back, take a bow. We are out. Later, y'all.
Oh shit, we lost Dave Bob. Yes, I do have eyeballs. I did this just to prove a point. I do have eyeballs. So for everyone out there, like Loki don't have any eyeballs because he's always wearing his shades. Actually, I was dealing with something in the back and I forgot to put my gear on this morning. So yay me. But like right before the video stopped, we lost Dave Bob. I was like, oh no, Dave Bob.
Damn, I was going to say that intro's so on fire. He just couldn't take it. It just kicked him. He's like, oh my.
Oh shit, lost my feed. Well, hopefully he can get back in. I will send another invite just in case he's like, oh, I didn't get another invite.
We missed you, Dave Bob, already. Come on home.
There's another invite in the chat, Dave Bob. Holy crap. I don't know what happened. Now he's texting me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, hold on. Good morning, everybody. Really quick before we get started, I gotta do this because holy crap, we're Muppets, y'all.
I saw that and I went, I absolutely love it. I think this is my favorite of all of them. We're Muppets. Who doesn't want to be a Muppet once in a while? I love it.
Man Squatch turned us into Muppets, and I love it. I love the twisty mustache, the villainous twisty mustache. Dave Bob looks like he's ready to peck someone's freaking eyes out. And Arwyn, holy shit.
Hey, I got game as a Muppet, don't I?
Arwyn has game as a Muppet. I don't know how he got that looking like that, but look at the eyeshadow and the eyelashes and the hair and yeah.
On point. I would wear that. I would, y'all. That is just, and Loki, the snidely whiplash thing going. With, like you said, with the mustache. I could just see you twirling it. And of course, Dave Bob is like, he's ready to pop. He's like, let's do this. Bravo.
Holy crap, bravo. Abso-freaking-lutely.
I love it.
Abso-freaking-lutely. That is amazing. It's like, God bless America.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that. See, these are all going into my little save folder. I have a Man Squatch folder in my little YouTube folder. Man Squatch memes, and I save them. I love this one too. Very patriotic, and I've been feeling that lately because we all need to, right?
That's right. I don't know what we're staring at there, but
we're looking off in the distance, and we're musing. That's what we're doing. We're musing.
We're watching the alien invasion.
Probably. We're watching the aliens turn around and say, "Nope, y'all are on your own. Bye," and they're going away back to the mothership, never to be seen again.
And there's the cool Saturday morning cartoon we can review.
I'd watch this cartoon in a million years. That looks good. Oh, not
heck,
good.
Arwyn, I think I have more cleavage in that shot than you do.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it because I felt that would be rude. But damn, Loki, you're stacked. Look at them boobies. Oh my god. But Dave Bob's got the biggest breast of us all.
Yeah, it's Dave Bob. Oh my god.
Come back, Dave Bob. We miss you. We're going off the rails. We need your grounding this morning.
Oh, Arwyn is on stacked Muppet. One stacked Muppet. Culture Casino. Arwyn is one stacked Muppet. Holy shit.
I'm dead. Well, I have to say, it's not every day you get to see yourself immortalized in Muppet form, and I'm quite pleased.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm quite pleased. We all look pretty damn good. We really did.
He got it. He really did. He got he got all of it right there. I mean, he got the goat and the mustache and the glasses. I like the round glasses. I don't wear the round glasses because that's an Adega thing, but I always like the round glasses.
That
I look
is
good
very
in round
Adega.
glasses.
It is very Adega. But yeah, they look great on you. They do.
So,
we're ready to take over the street, y'all.
that's right. You got the beanie right too. That's what's important. You got the beanie right.
Oh my god.
Someone asked me the other day, they said, "Do you have anything more than that ACBDC beanie?" I said, "Oh yeah, I got a whole drawer full of beanies sitting here. I just like this one. It's like, what's the go-to? Oh, the ACDC one will work great. I got a Geeks and Gamers beanie. I got a what's that one? Hold on. I got a hat. Let's see. Guys, if you haven't picked up your beach punk wear from over at Culture Casino's website, go and get your beach punk wear.
Yes.
So those are great. I love that beanie. Why don't you wear it more, Loki? Because I always grab the ACDC.
I was saying the ACDC calls. What can you do? It's there.
Right. That's right. And the WarCock's back.
Yay!
Jeez, I don't know what the hell happened. My camera crapped out. I had to get another camera. Not that I use it.
Yeah, because it won't let you get on without the camera.
It's weird. Sometimes it does that. I remember when it started doing that for me. It did it for months. And then it stopped for a while. And now it's back. It's like, you got to have a camera, then you don't have to have a camera. Then you got to have a camera, then you just to come in the studio. It's weird.
Y'all sound off in chat. Let us know you're here. We got Punk Waddle. What is up? The little penguin sheriff Punk Waddle is here. Low spec Linux laptop. What's going on, brother? Kronos. What is a Kronos? Nobody knows. Nobody can tell us. Nobody will ever know. What is a Kronos? Project Cambrian. Putin's cat beach punk comes with crabs. That's right. Yeah. Penny! Good morning, Penny. It's good to see you. Snortapoops Cooper, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. The Mad Doctor of Valhalla, a Dega Outlaw. What is up? Of course, we already know this guy's here. The troublemaker. He's a troublemaker, y'all. Be careful.
He's just riding down the road, stroking his beard and running his hands through his hair.
Or through the hair of a bear, apparently. Apparently, there's a new series coming. I don't know what streaming platform it's coming to, but apparently there's going to be a series with him and a bear, where he takes the heat off Mexican Iron Man and marries a bear, so Mikey doesn't have to. I don't know. Something I saw the other night.
I hope that works out.
So do I. Naptosa, what is up, Naptosa? My good friend Naptosa is here. What is going on, brother? It is good to see you guys. If you haven't, go check out Naptosa's channel. He's got some interesting videos. He's got some really interesting videos. Go on, go, check it out. Check it out. But wait until after the show. Don't leave yet, but make sure you check him out. Holy crap. Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington, what is up? UK working Wi-Fi Skull brother. It is good to see you. Give us a skull and a tuck and roll. Grim, what is up, Grim? Me and my monkey is here. What is up? Hail and Skull Valhalla. Hail and Skull to you too, my friend. Good morning. Project Cambrian. I don't know if I shouted him out yet or not, but I'm going to again anyway, if I already have. Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely, Roll Tide, brother. Good to see you. Kay Roberts, what is up? The Ghost Writer. Greetings, mortals. Fighting for writer's justice. What is going on, brother? Good to see you. Daryl the Derelict, greetings program. How are you doing? What is going on? Me and my monkey. Always wanted a monkey. You remember, anybody remember that little monkey on Raiders of the Lost Ark? Bad Dates.
Oh,
You know, and the monkey's like, I always wanted a little monkey like that on my shoulder. Like,
I wanted the Outbreak monkey. I thought that one was cute.
God, I haven't thought about that movie in forever.
The only thing I remember is that damn, I think is that monkey.
I remember it's my first year back in Texas. We were looking for a movie to watch. I was like, oh, what about Outbreak? We're in the middle of the coof.
Oh,
You know?
lovely. Yes, let's just watch all the kind of those scary movies during the coup.
So we watched it, and Eris was like, how the hell did this movie get made? I said, nobody gave a shit back then.
No, nope.
They were like, government conspiracy to cover up a deadly virus? We're all in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet that movie got a lot of rewatch in 2020.
Culture says, touch my monkey. Okay, let's, first thing right off the bat, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. We're going to spend like 5 minutes, I swear. Because I just had to touch on this before we officially tapped out with Arwyn here. Because Arwyn was like, I watched the episode, y'all. And we were like, yeah, we're not doing that anymore.
I'm like, what?
She was surprised.
I even took notes. Oh my God. Some of them I have to read you.
One show to end them all. Amazon's Lord of the Rings spin-off drama, Rings of Power, is likely to be canceled due to poor viewership. That's likely. It's not definite yet. Despite a slight critical resurgence in its second season, it would appear that the improved Lord of the Rings spin-off is struggling to fend off the diminishing novelty factor that gives the first season enough interest to warrant a follow-up. The Rings of Power is a prequel to Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, which tells a story loosey-goosey, like the village bicycle loose, based on Tolkien's second age of Middle-earth. Many have sung the praises of season 2, describing it as a return to the original Lord of the Rings film trilogy, notably in relation to how it looks. But many others, I think it looks the same as season 1. It's boring, it's drab, the elves look like shit. The elves look like they're all out of a boy band. Show's dialogue and lack of drama, or they're just plain ugly. With the first season polarizing fans, it would appear interest in the spin-off is waning, with groups suggesting the show has veered too far from its original roots laid by J.R.R. Tolkien. No shit. Now with ratings ultimately embodying the film industry's sharpened guillotine that can end a show's run in one fell swoop, the Rings of Power looks like they might soon be a thing of the past. Once low ratings are combined with a high budget, it is almost guaranteed curtains for the production. Here's the interesting part. I do believe this is pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, pounds. That is pounds, or is that lira? I don't know. The problem with the Rings of Power is that the second season has cost 535 million pounds.
Yep. Yep.
Lord.
That's
Oh my God.
in dollars. That's about 750 million, I think.
An insane amount for a TV show. Deadline reported that according to Saba TV, who tracks streaming numbers, there has been a massive decline in viewership from season 1 to season 2. Saba TV's data showed that only half the amount of people turned into the premiere episode of the first season watched the second at only 902,000 U.S. households. Oh yeah, we're stopping that because I'm not listening to that. Okay. As soon as the piano stuff started, I was like, nope, you're out of here. All right.
So y'all did not actually watch the latest episode.
No. What happened?
Okay, well here, apparently the mountain, they're really deep down in the mountain, right? Well,
Yes.
apparently it has one little foundation wall that the king taps through a couple of times, and all I kept thinking of was dig, dig, dig a ton of from freaking like king and a half. Nothing happened. People walked around, bitched, were annoying. Now the show's got two annoying ass petite women, Galadriel and
Galadriel.
Elendil's traitorous pain in the ass daughter. Sauron's wig is still thirsty as hell. Yeah, okay. They spent over what 500 million pounds on this shit. They couldn't afford $200 for a decent damn wig. Come on, y'all. This is Sauron we're talking about. He is annoying. He is boring. He's like that little gnat that just kind of sits over there and you just want to go, but you can't because you can't ever, actually get a lock on it with a thirsty ass wig. No, the elves are boring. No. I sat through it. I took my lumps, but it was awful. It was terrible. The theme song is nice. It's growing on me. That's about it. That's my song about this episode.
Good morning, Zax.
Good
Dave
morning,
Bob, you
y'all.
said that $703 million is the equivalent. There's something wrong with that number.
That's a lot of bucks.
There is something wrong with that number for 8 episodes of television.
Oh,
Damn
and
near $100 million an episode. I mean, come
we
on.
believe Disa might have discovered the Balrog. So there's that.
Disa is the Balrog.
Disa ate the Balrog.
Disa.
She's like the least offensive thing about this show.
She
I
is.
actually dig Disa. I do. I just wish they wouldn't give her such stupid shit to work with. That actress might be able to do something with this role. Disa and Durin are actually fairly interesting.
I didn't know what to expect. I was kind of like, oh my God, what is this? She's got gold dandruff. She's got gold dandruff, y'all. And then I watched the episode where they meet Elrond, and she's like, "Ooh, baby, come here and give me some sugar." And I'm like, "Oh shit, they really went there." And she's like, "You come in, I'm gonna get you some cornbread and some collard greens and some watermelon." And I'm like, "Oh my God, they really went there."
Yeah, they did.
Holy shit.
They actually did. But of course, she had to sing to some freaking stones just to see what's going on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just can't with that.
Sang
The
a little
lip
bit
syncing
off
is
key.
always off. It's just, come on. But yeah, I think she discovered that, an ancient evil. But yeah, come on. It's growling like a Balrog. So who knows what the hell they're going to pop out of that mountain. It's Rings of Power. It doesn't have to stick. Oh, and I think at one point, one of the damn chick elves is actually wearing the ring of power. Because there's the scene there's a scene in the not the mill, whatever, the blacksmith, whatever,
Celebrate.
yeah, in his smithy, and all of a sudden shit starts going crazy. You know, you've got like a hammer smacking on things, and it's like, what the hell's going on? It's like Harry Potter in here. You know, someone did a Leviosa spell, and shit's flying around, and then Celebrimbor comes down, and everyone's like, and Sauron's sitting back like, And then all of a sudden, he grabs the hammer in the air and he starts wrestling with it, and then he pulls the fucking ring off the blonde elf chick's finger, and she was transported to like the netherworld, you know, the ring wraith world. And she's talking about what she saw. I'm like, was she wearing the one freaking ring?
Oh my God. No, they did not.
They never explained that. But Loki, what else could it be? I'm like, it just, none of it made sense. But after that, I kind of checked out. I went, okay, I see where they're going. It was terrible, y'all. It was really bad. Tolkien fans,
I'm just so glad I didn't have to watch it.
She was wearing the one ring.
And Jill, we did review each episode as we watched them here, but also there's another channel. There's this guy out there, and it's called the Sundowners Club. And he has got some absolutely insightful, interesting videos about House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. So if you haven't checked him out, check him out, because that's mainly what he focuses on is Game of Thrones and House of Dragon. And he's got some really cool, he just put up some really cool video. I don't know if he did it on YouTube or if he did it on Twitter. I'll have to check. Where they were going through the crypt in Winterfell right after season 8 of Game of Thrones ended. And he got real video of the crypts and all other kinds of the stuff live on location where they were filming.
Wow.
So there's a bunch of stuff over there you can check out. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Okay, so Lord of the Rings, Wings of Power. That is off the to-do list. But one of the things I do want to talk about that's Lord of the Rings is this article from John F. Trent over at That Park Place, which is Ian McKellen provides new details about the Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. And the fact that it's going to be 2 movies.
2, yeah.
What? 2?
And well, how much time was actually spent on that in the books?
2 paragraphs.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 paragraphs. Actor Ian McKellen portrayed Gandalf in Peter Jackson's adaptation of Lord of the Rings, as well as in the Hobbit trilogy, provided new details about the upcoming Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. In an appearance on This Morning, McKellen said, "Well, I know it's that they called me up and they said that these films were going to happen, mainly about Gollum. Andy Serkis, who played Gollum, is going to direct, and there would be a script arriving sometime in the new year. That's next year, and then I'll judge whether I want to go back." But he's really excited. He said, "But I would love to go back to New Zealand, number 1, and I also don't like the idea of anybody else playing Gandalf. Hurrah."
Number 1. Right there. That's the number 1.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want anyone else to play Gollum. And I don't blame him. Gollum. Gandalf. And he is Gandalf.
At least it's not Iceland. When asked if there were more than 1 film, McKellen shared, "I'm told it's 2 films. Probably shouldn't be saying, but I haven't read the script and I don't know when it is, and I don't even know where it'll be filmed, because these days I could probably film it all in London. But I'd rather not. I'd rather go back to New Zealand."
That's the running theme there. He doesn't care about anything. Just get him back to New Zealand.
Get him to New Zealand.
That's right. I don't know how happy they will be to see them, because Amazon had promised everybody that they were going to be filming there, and then they took off and didn't do it. As noted by McKellen, Andy Serkis will be directing at least 1 film called The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. He will be joined by Peter Jackson, who will produce. Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens are also producing the film. Warner Brothers film heads Mike DeLuca. We are honored they have agreed to be our partners on these 2 films, with Andy coming aboard to direct Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. So, I mean, from what they're saying here, it sure as shit sounds like he's only directing the first movie.
Who? Circus?
Yeah.
Circus? Yeah.
And
And who's writing the script? That's
Peter Jackson will produce it. It doesn't say who's writing the script.
Maybe they haven't nailed that down. Maybe they'll end up doing it.
I can imagine Peter Jackson's going to be involved in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, Peter Jackson. I don't know if I can do a good Peter Jackson voice. Hold on.
The voice for Gollum's Smeagol character has always fascinated me because Gollum reflects the worst of human nature, whilst his Smeagol side is arguably quite sympathetic. I think he connects with readers and film audiences alike because there's a little bit of both of them in all of this.
Oh my God, it's going to kill me.
We really want to explore his backstory and delve into those parts of his journey we didn't have time to cover in the earlier films. It's too soon to know who will cross his path, but suffice it to say, we will take our lead from Professor Tolkien. And I can see him talking like that, like I'm talking right now.
Not only did Jackson explain why he's returning to Lord of the Rings and why he chose the hunt for Gollum, but boy, it's 2 or 3 paragraphs. God help me, dude. But I guess this is the world they have to work in. Okay, there here we have Boyens, who will be writing the film alongside Boyens and Walsh.
Good.
Phoebe Gittens and Artie. Oh God, that's now I'm not.
Papa.
Okay,
Papa
we've got
Giorgio.
Boyens,
Giorgio.
we've got Walsh, Phoebe Gittens, and Papa Giorgio. That are the 4 people are going to be writing the story, and you know Jackson's going to dip his toe in there and be like, no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's 5 people writing the story. I don't know if I'm happy about that or not. Gollum's story is one of the most compelling to us in terms of a character that we couldn't go as deeply into. God, don't make it sound like a 80s
How
porn.
deeply can you go into 2 or 3 paragraphs?
Gollum's a small little guy. How deeply can you go into him at all? As we wanted to before, which sounds strange when you say that, given how familiar he is to everybody. Gollum's lifespan takes place in such an interesting period of Middle-earth. When the question was first asked, this was the first story we thought of. Because I can tell you, people might not believe this, but we had 0 expectations of going back to this. I know you did. It wasn't something we were looking to do particularly. No shit. I wonder why you're doing it now. So when the question was asked, it was, what would draw you back? I understand. Okay. So I understand that you're like, people love Gollum and his ADHD twin personality bullshit. Nobody likes you. I understand that. But you're talking about a whole movie of, yes, Preston, yes, and Smeagol and Gollum. A whole movie. There is too much of a good thing. And while Smeagol and Gollum created a funny, it made us laugh. It made us laugh in a dark room.
Yeah.
When we needed to. If you don't have that, it's not the same. It's not. It's perfect the way it is. I don't know why you guys want to screw around with this.
I don't either, because the thing with Gollum is, yes, he is a fascinating character. He is a tragic character. You know, we all feel a little bad for him because the ring kind of took a hold of his brain, and then this is what's resulted. So it is a shame. And like you said, he provides a little bit of that dark comic relief at times when we need it, and he's also scary when we need it. But the thing is, he's already really well fleshed out. There's really no mystery between the books and the films and everything else. There's really no mystery behind him anymore. And where do we go with that? Okay, like you said, a movie or 2, full of just, unless they, the only way I think they could do it to where it wouldn't be overkill is if they had other big things going on in Middle Earth that he kind of stumbled into on his, and then when he gets captured and all that stuff, maybe if they showed that, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Okay, if anybody out there
about it.
If anybody out there knows the timeline better than me, I'm pretty sure it was a year. It was 1 year that they went looking for him. So 1 year in the Fellowship, in the movie, this happens like boom. It's like Gandalf leaves the Shire, Frodo and Sam leave, and boom, Gandalf's in the White City. He's like, oh, the secret now only fire can tell. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure it's a year. Chrono says 'tis 2. Was it 2 years? I'm pretty sure it was a year. I reread everything last year. So I was pretty sure it was a year. He was gone for a year, and then he came back, and that's when he sends Frodo and Sam off on the.
And you said 2 passages, 2 paragraphs?
It's 2 or 3 paragraphs. Talk about them searching for Gollum. In the movie, it's Gandalf saying, we searched everywhere for Gollum, and then we found out he was captured by Mordor. And you see the Shire Baggins!
Right, so where else hell, even the Council of Elrond had something like over 40 pages, and they condensed that down. So where are you going to go from that? They've already explored that.
That's right.
I don't know why they need to explore it again, which again, I'm not shitting on it. I wish he'd gotten sassy and said, yeah, we're coming out with a couple of films. Guess what? It's the creation of the rings. And done it right. Now, I would have been all up in that. Been like, you go, Jackson. I'm behind you. But Gollum, I don't know.
400 plus days from the Shire exit to the war to liberate the Shire.
Ooh. Okay. Yep, there was some time.
Oh, I was way off. Snorty says in the book something like 17 years elapsed between Bilbo's birthday party and Frodo leaving the Shire. So I was way off.
Yeah, it was a long time between.
I thought it was a year.
I don't know exactly how many as far as Bilbo's birthday party. But was it Frodo like in his 50s by the time he was 33, I think, because him and Bilbo shared the same birthday. Am I correct in that? They shared the same birthday.
Yeah.
And then I think he was in his early 50s when he finally left the Shire.
And that wasn't that the same age, right around the same age Bilbo left when he went to the mountain?
Yes.
So.
Yes.
All right.
It's kind of neat there. One goes on an adventure willingly and the other's kind of forced into one at the same age. I just always thought that was kind of a neat dichotomy.
I am in Ian's corner as far as I would love to go back to Middle Earth. I would love to go back to New Zealand and go back into that world. I don't think this is the right way to do that, but people didn't think that The Hobbit was the right way to do that. And The Hobbit's controversial. There's a bunch of shit in The Hobbit that I'm like, but there's a bunch of shit in it that I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. And just because it's there and they did it semi-correctly, at least the characters are right and the story is right. And
the respect is there.
They respected stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't shit all over it. So I'll give it all that. But Man Squatch, I agree. I thought it should have been 2 movies. It was supposed to only be 2 movies.
Yeah.
And Warner Brothers pushed for a trilogy.
More money.
More money. That's what they wanted. They wanted more money.
Well, that's why some scenes are such fillers, because they have to stuff the time. They have to get it in there. But
Man Squatch, The Hunt for Gollum could be a streaming series of about 3 hours. 3 episodes, an hour apiece, sure.
That would be interesting. That would be good. It wouldn't seem like overkill. And I'll still watch it. I mean, if Jackson's doing it, I'll watch it. But
PJ over at Orville Nation says, TGILF, thank God it's Loki's Friday.
Morning, PJ.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Yes.
For
Best
anybody
day
that
of the
doesn't
year.
know, Eris and I got married on Friday the 13th.
It's the best day of the year. I turned 13 out of Friday the 13th. It was my best day of birthday. And ever since then, I'm like, I think 13
I
is
turned
my number.
But it's next
13
month.
on my 13th birthday was on a Friday the 13th too.
Yay. See? 13, y'all. That's where it's at.
So I want to thank you, PJ, and thank you, Dave G Sound, for being a member. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one's just for you, gentlemen. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That is a dollar bill.
The OG.
The OG, the original, the first ever skull. Okay, so let's talk real quick. We've got 10, 15 minutes for this, and then we're going to go into the last story we got. Is it okay not to like something and speak up about it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, apparently that is bad. This is very bad. You should not speak about anything you don't like, only about the things you like. This world only has room for positive reinforcement for corporations and companies that have been shitting all over our IPs for the last 8 years. And I'm just like, I thought we all agreed, like, decades ago, hey, you know what? We can sit down and we can talk about, I don't like something. Like, let's say I don't like unicorns. Me and Arwyn can sit down. Me and this lady can sit down and I can be like, you know, this is what I don't like about unicorns. And I don't like their little phallic foreheads.
Oh,
and
God, for shame.
all of this, right? And Arwyn can sit there and be like, you know, Loki, you're nuts. Unicorns are beautiful creatures and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, I still love this lady and we still get along just because we differ in our opinion about unicorns. Now, before anybody cancels me and is like, Loki, what the hell problem you have with unicorns? I don't have any problem with unicorns. I'm using this as an example. We still are friends and we still care about each other, and just because we disagree about something doesn't mean that I think she should never be allowed to speak about unicorns again. And she doesn't think that I don't know about this because she really loves unicorns. I should never be able to speak about this ever again.
No,
Kay Roberts said they're so fluffy.
they are. And you know what? Look, me and others have enough unicorn love to go around. It's okay if there are disbelievers and haters. You're
Thank
just
you,
wrong.
Snorty.
But it's all right. We could all exist in peace and harmony.
Snorty says
Unicorns
they're-
are evil. Go ahead, Dave Bob.
I said Snorty thinks they're delicious, I bet.
I bet. Oh my God.
So I don't get this whole thing where it's like we're gonna cancel you, we're gonna get rid of you, we're going to get you demonetized, we are going to end you. Everybody pile on the hate train because this person has the biggest audience and we want you to get rid of him so we can take his place. Do you know what that sounds like? That sounds like you are a bunch of greedy, self-important cunts. That's what that sounds like. Even if you aren't, even if you're like, but we aren't, we're blah, 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 blah. It makes you sound and makes you look like that because it's anybody who has a different opinion than us needs to be silenced, removed, taken out, can't make any money, blah, 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 blah.
Demonetized.
Destroy their the way they make money so that they can't make money because they don't do things the way we want them to do things.
Sounds like a bunch of 3-year-olds, honestly.
Yeah, it's low-hanging fruit, and it really shows where we've come in our society, that we have been dumbed down to the least common denominator when you can't handle an opinion. Not only can you not handle an opinion differing of your own. You have to attack other people for not saying or doing what you want them to do. It's where we're at. And again, people don't, it's like they've turned their cognitive thinking off or something. And they just want to go for the kill. Oh, wait, this person's saying something I don't like. Go for the kill. Instead of just backing off and saying, hey, you know what? I'll just change the channel or whatever they're watching or listening to or reading.
I'm a unitard, Ralph Wiggum.
I'm kind of the family where I like to just kind of come into a room, throw a hand grenade, and then see what happens.
And Casper, I see you.
Live Brian says, these people screaming about how we can't talk about what we don't like are the first people to jump up and start screaming at us about what they don't like. All comes down to one thing: hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't seen Brian's latest video about James Earl Jones, go and watch it. I kid you not. There's a guy that put a comment on his video that was like,
as per usual, I have no interest in watching your video.
And I was like, then why the fuck did you watch it and comment?
Thank you for the engagement.
Why did you watch it and comment? If I'm like, I saw that this morning and I was like, huh.
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay. All righty then. And rest in peace, James Earl Jones, man. He was great.
Yeah.
There was no, you know what? He's one of my favorite voice actors of all time. He's one of my favorite actors of all time. He's up there in my top 5.
Yeah.
He could play the evilest villain you could imagine and turn around and play the sweetest, nicest guy next to Robin Williams with like a stutter.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie where he's like the pawn shop guy and Robin Williams is sitting there and he's like, what do you suggest, the Fuji or the Fujitsu or whatever? And he's like, Fujitsu. That's James Earl Jones stuttering. He's like stuttering while he's doing the scene. And Robin Williams kind of makes a joke. And James Earl Jones like, fuck you. And you're like, oh my God. Oh my God, I love it. He could play anybody. He had that talent where he could just slip into a role and be anybody. So
he changed, and I posted something about this, but he did. He changed our. He was part of our childhood. How many millions and millions and millions and millions of people that have seen Star Wars growing up in some capacity don't know James Earl Jones is Vader?
Yeah,
he was a real villain, and we loved him for that. And it just, he was amazing.
Yeah, him and Morgan Freeman are, two of the great voices out there.
Yeah.
Loki is such a racist. Racist. That he does not even watch new Star Wars shows with any minority actors or LGBTQ plus peeps. That's why I don't talk about it. This exposes this channel for being a Nazi. Who knows? We need to cancel this channel now, and that right soon. Okay.
Bad man, Loki. You're a bad man.
I'm a bad man. Hashtag blame Loki for not watching and going through the suffering and pain that Mike and Echo Base, Star Wars Theory, and all the rest of the big channels went through because I said, nope. Do you know what I did after Book of Boba Fett? I said, I looked around at the room and I looked at everybody laughing about the Pee Wee Herman bicycles and all that. And I turned around and I waved and I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. and walked away. There's my F-bomb for the day. I walked away and I said, I'm not watching this shit anymore.
Ooh, the Skittle
Honestly,
Vespas were something.
you know,
Naptosa, the same people who don't know their father, obviously. Oh shit.
Bubba Fett. Bubba Fett. Oh my God.
I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I'm not down in anybody who does want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it. I can't handle it anymore. Why? Because I have every EU book they ever did in there on the shelf.
I have a
whole stack of EU books.
They sucked me back in with the Mandalorian.
Yes.
Yeah.
After that,
and Mando was good. The first 2 seasons of Mando were good.
Yeah, they were.
I remember everybody dissing on the music, and everybody that was dissing on the music 1 year later was like do 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 do.
Oh God, that was me. I
hated
the theme song at first.
Do 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 do.
Yep, and it was because of that I was so excited for Boba Fett. And Arlena was like, "Okay, we're going to review this." And whenever we're doing a show, we tend to, like, if her and I are reviewing a series, we won't watch any streamers who are reviewing it, and we won't discuss it until the day that we stream. So I was excited, and I didn't have anyone in my ear telling me to hate it. And plus, I'm a grown ass woman. I have raised kids. I think I can make up my own damn mind whether I hear someone's opinion or not. I don't agree with everyone. But I was so excited for Boba Fett. Oh my God. So I'm not even coming from the EU books background. I am coming from someone who just loves Star Wars, very much a normie. And I hated it. I was so disappointed. But we made it through Kenobi as well. Y'all.
I couldn't watch that either. I didn't watch Kenobi. I didn't watch Ahsoka. I didn't watch I didn't watch this last one. I think that's I didn't watch Andor either. So that's 4 shows I've been out of the loop on, and I've just been like, nope, I'm not watching them. Yeah. And has Loki been commenting, besides the occasional joke about, the 1, the 2, the nobody's watching? No, because it's a meme now. It will be a meme for the rest of everyone's life. Yeah. The power of 1, the power of 2, the power of no one watching. Canceled after 1 season because no one gave a shit about the Acolyte. And you know what? If there were so many fans,
why didn't they watch?
Like you say, why weren't they watching it?
Because the haters. Well,
because they're all a bunch of bots. There's a bot army out there.
Yeah.
No one stopped you from watching a Mexican Iron Man. Keely Chow says Star Wars is deader than the Oakland A's. Thank you, Keely Chow. Roll Tide, brother.
See, that's just it. If I like something, I don't care who else likes it. I will watch it and enjoy it, and I'm all good. My opinion does not depend on somebody else's. And I've liked some things that aren't very popular. I'm okay with that. I still get enjoyment out of it.
Me, Arwyn, and Loki watched Picard season 3. I absolutely hated it. She loved it.
Hang on. Whoa.
I still love her.
I did not love it, Dave Bob. I gave it a C+, which is way above. I thought it was way better than seasons 1 and 2. And I thought it should have been the only
1 and 2 were like,
I know, low bar. I get it.
Yeah.
But no, I thought I was fair about it, but that's okay. I looked forward every morning. I look forward to coming in and hearing you grouse about that show because I enjoy it so much because you're so honest in your opinions. It really is your opinion.
But if you like it, no one gives a shit if you like it. No one cares. No one's stopping you from watching it. No one's stopping you from singing your praises. So don't come over here and be like, how dare you? How dare you say the power of 1, the power of 2, the power of no one watching, when you can go say whatever you want positive about it. No one's stopping you. Oh my God, but you get hate clicks. Kiss my fat white ass. Go cry to somebody else, because that's all it is. It's a bunch of crying, whining, and baby bullshit.
That's right, damn it.
Grow up. God damn. Okay, last story for the day.
Okay.
We're going to love this because God help me. This is another article over at That Park Place. From John F. Trent. Casting call for upcoming Harry Potter series says company is committed to inclusive and diverse casting.
Death knell. Death knell.
A casting call for Max's upcoming Harry Potter series has many fans fearing the Hollywood production will race swap or even push sexuality changes onto the main characters of Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley. They're going to make Ron Weasley into like loving Harry, and Hermione's going to be like the beard.
He ain't going to be no redhead either.
Hermione's going to be the beard.
That's true, Dave Bob. Mm-hmm. That's true. They hate redheads in Hollywood. He'll be replaced.
The casting call posted to Cast It Talent's website reveals the production is looking for children who will be between the ages of 9 and 11 in April 2025 and who are residents of the United Kingdom or Ireland. It then provides instructions for applicants to apply, including a video submission of a short poem or story, as well as a second video providing information about the applicant, including birth date, height, where you live, as well as information regarding family members and pets.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you what.
This is what caught my attention right here.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Why do they need to know about family members and pets?
That's weird. I've never in a million years filled out anything for any kind of agency or acting company or anything that wants to know about my family members and my pets. I think I probably would have been like, you don't need to know that. You just need to know if I can act or not, and do I suit the character.
I don't know about y'all, but kids, they grow so fast. They might be 4 foot tall, but in 6 months' time, they liable to grow half a foot. You don't know.
That's true. That's true. Look at Neville, who was like on the shorter side, and by the end of the films, he's taller than everyone in that movie.
Not just that either. You had Neville that was like, hello, I'm the little buck-toothed nerd boy who likes botany. And then at the end, he's like, fuck you guys, we're going to go and get Harry. Yeah. And it's like, oh my, dude, what happened?
I love that.
We're going to go and we're going to get Harry.
His voice and balls dropped like 2 feet. And everyone else's, was normal. But oh my God, yeah.
That's great, Neville.
Good point, Dave Bob. You never know.
Holy shit. Okay. However, the end of the casting call is where many fans' fears are stemming from. It states, we are committed to inclusive, diverse casting. For every role, please submit qualified performers without regard to ethnicity, sex, disability, race, sexual orientation, gender identity, or any other basis protected by law unless otherwise specifically indicated. What is, let me ask you something. This right here.
At that age?
At 9 to 11.
Oh my God.
At 9 to 11 years old. 9 to 11.
What does that have to do with anything? Why even go there?
I can just see a kid in a wheelchair riding a broom playing, what is that game they play?
Quidditch. In a blog post posted on the official Wizarding World website, covering the casting call does try to blunt fears. Reviewing the show will serve as a faithful adaptation of J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books. We have heard that before, though. Mm-hmm. However, this does not appear to be working. Pop culture analyst and commentator Gary Beegler predicted that the character of Hermione will be diversified, given the character was race replaced in the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child stage play with actress Noma Dummels. I can't fucking say your last name. I'm sorry. He stated, my guess is Hermione. Film Threat founder Chris Gore added, she will be a prediction, light-skinned black girl. Beekler replied, yep, they already did it in the play. I know they did it in the play, but you are right, which would be so on the nose because of Hermione's character, and she'll be called a mudblood.
For fuck's sake. So if she is a black character, her being called a mudblood is going to have more impact? Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying.
Yep.
Well, I figure I'm already prepared for her to be black because yes, they did. They set that precedent in the most recent stage adaptation of the most recent story. And I'm like, that's it. She's black from now on. That's the way they're going to go.
Okay, so for everybody that was like, I'm reading damn Cursed Child, because I get it. There are huge Harry Potter fans that didn't read it. It never talks about her skin color in the book.
No.
Not once. Not once in The Cursed Child does it say anything about her skin color. She is married to Ron at the beginning of the book. Once the timeline changes, she is single and a cat lady.
Mm-hmm.
I expected
I'm listening,
something.
I'm listening.
She is single and a cat lady.
Cat lady part's good.
And then she goes back to being married to Ron at the end of the book because they set the timeline right. Not once did it say anything about, she's also a professor at Hogwarts. Not once did it say anything about her skin color.
Yeah.
Rowling said that Dumbledore is gay. Yes, he's supposed to have a gay relationship with, what's his name? The Johnny Depp's character in
Grimwald.
Grimwald, thank you. Even though it does not specifically go there in the books, it talks about them spending the night at each other's houses and blah, 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 blah. It never goes into the fact that they had a sexual relationship in the book. She threw that in there after the fact. And was like, oh, you didn't get that? If you wanted that to be in there, you should have just thrown it in there in the books.
Weren't the films still going, though, at the time that she made that statement?
Yes.
So, people accepted it. People are like, well, I don't care one way or the other because things were still chugging along. He still was who he was. That revelation about him didn't change anything.
Well, didn't change
Changing
anything
Hermione's
for me, 'cause
race.
I still haven't watched any of the movies, and I haven't read any of the books.
Oh my God, Dave Bob!
I mean, Emma Watson did piss on J.K. Rowling if it's she and Harry would get changed.
Why the characters? Why does it fit though that the characters would get changed? Emma Watson is, yes, she played Hermione, but at the end of the day, she's grown up as an actress and moved on. Whatever her and Daniel Radcliffe and all of them spout off about really has got no bearing on the characters themselves. The characters were written by Rowling to be a certain way. They're going to change that in some capacity or another. And honestly, I don't know how the hell I feel about it because I find it unnecessary. If they had cast a little black girl as Hermione from day one in the films, people would be like, what the hell? But at least there would be a precedent set. When you have a character fully, it's the same thing with damn Ariel. People don't understand this. They think it's racist. It's not. You have a character over 30 years being played by the same woman and presented a certain way in every bit of Disney collectible, of Disney film, of Disney story. She's one way, and then boom, now she's not. And yet anyone who's like, scratching their head gets called racist. It's kind of the same thing.
Racist.
It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm sure this actress was a wonderful actress. But no, I don't buy of all the fucking actresses in the world that applied for that job, she was the very best one. I think they were taking a stand then, right or wrong. It's up to everyone's opinion. I don't have an opinion on that. I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense. It's not logical. Thank you. Rant over. Go ahead, Loki.
Arwyn, can you read Andy's comment?
Okay. Andy Masterson. In the first book, Dumbledore says he hadn't blushed so much since Madame Pomfrey liked his new earmuffs. I took it to mean the earmuffs were her thighs. Really, Andy? Oh my God. I walked right into that one. I didn't even read ahead. Maybe Dumbledore swung both ways. Who knows? Who cares? Nobody cares. That was so
Nevertheless,
funny.
series creator J.K. Rowling defended the decision, telling The Guardian, with my experience of social media, I thought that idiots were going to idiot. But what can you say? That's the way the world is. Noma was chosen because she was the best actress for the job. When John told me he cast her, I said, oh, that's fabulous, because I'd seen her in a workshop and she was fabulous.
Yeah, that's what they say.
If she is the best person for the job, then she is the best person for the job. And that's all we are asking, is that you hire the best person for the job. The problem is that You don't do that. You say, oh, we found this actress, like with the Acolyte garbage. We found this actress. She's the best she's the best person that's gonna, no, you picked her because she acts like ass. I'm sorry. But the actress they got to play the twins in twin Force babies and Acolyte. I'm sorry, but she acts like ass and she dances like ass. I could make a better music video than that.
Yeah, that was cringe.
That's sad.
That was cringe on many levels.
And for anybody who's like, Loki, I'm not sure that you can put out some better music than
Bikini drawers on fire in the club, all wire. Turn up all desire, higher and higher. Drop the beat, let's go. Feel the rhythm flow. Panties hit the floor.
Panties hit the floor.
Auto-tune for Phil.
Australian break dancer.
Loki, can you imagine the diss track Hermione will make if fans don't like her?
Ooh, good boy.
God help me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
So, I mean, this is where we're at. This is where we are at. There's no getting out of this. Do I think that the entertainment industry is in trouble? Yes. Do I think the game industry is even bigger trouble? Absolutely. Guys, if you haven't been watching over at that park or that game place, I almost said that park place, son of a bitch. That game place, go and watch now because we are covering the fall of some of the biggest studios that have been around for a long time. Ubisoft is dying. They're dying a slow, painful death because their CEO is trying to cross swords with his own investors and drive the stock down so that he can buy it back and have everything he wants. There's all kinds of craziness going on. What's going on at Rockstar right now is absolutely mind-boggling. The fact that you've got these companies going, we only want purple, blue, and pink-haired women over the weight of 300 pounds to work in our offices from now on. And they must be on the LGBTQ plus minus negative space spectrum. The fact that they are actually going out there and like hiring like this is absolute insanity. So if you haven't checked out, if you haven't checked out, it's on the spectrum, trust me. If you haven't checked out that game place, go and check them out. Arwyn, what do you got coming up? What do you got coming up over the weekend, next week? Let everybody know what you're going to be doing.
I'm not sure. I don't really know. I don't have anything planned at this moment. Let me put it this way, but that doesn't mean I won't crop up somewhere. So yeah, just stay tuned, y'all. I'll probably be playing some Fortnite. Who knows? Or Dreamlight Valley. Disney crack. I'll be playing my Disney crack.
Disney crack corn, and I don't care.
Yes, it's speaking of Hogwarts or Harry Potter. It's starting to get kind of cool here, or coolish. And I'm going to be starting Hogwarts Legacy again, probably back with my Slytherin. So even though I'm a Gryffindor, I'm playing all the houses, y'all, because that's just who I am. So that's it.
All right. Hey, did you know that if you got a PS5 Pro, you could play that in 60 frames per second and it looks exactly the same as it did before?
Yeah, but I don't. I have an Xbox. So that's it.
It's $700.
Yeah, go waste fucking $1,000 so you can play with 30. I swear, I'm like, these guys are holy shit. Okay, before I start rambling and getting pissed off about a whole nother thing, we will be back later tonight for the late show with Snowdub. Hopefully Dave Bob will be there, and we can burn some stuff down. Maybe we can convince Arwyn to come by. I do not know.
We'll see.
You never know. I won't put her under any pressure, but God help me.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I have no idea what the hell else I've got going on today. I know that I'm going to be out because I got to do, Echo Base, the Echo Base, 1 o'clock today, I think it's at 1. I'm pretty sure it's at 1. It may be at 2. I don't know, but EBN cast later today, hanging out with the boys. So, I know Mike won't be there, but I'm pretty sure John F. Trent will be there. I'll be there. Nick will be there. And I have no idea who he's going to throw in as a fourth. So we'll find out when we get there. But guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And I keep rambling and going on, and the show will never end. Take care, everybody, and have a great weekend.
Stand your ground.
Bye, y'all.
Skull!
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.